And we are back. Potentially for one of the last times, as we are now in the Isle of Mist. We're about to descend and meet your old pal, your old pen pal, Azrael Koth. The guy who's really trying to mess this place up.
Oh, how are you going?
But fortunately, you have Um-Durman, the sword of the Dragon Emperor, and someone who has learnt how to wield it eventually.
And
Confirm,
someone
it
whose
is sharp.
weapon hook have just doubled.
You've tested it for sharpness with your own body parts.
Cuts through plate armor like butter.
Lovely.
Convenient, as I imagine many of our demonic foes will be clad in plates of red iron. Which is why I've also prepared my magics for demon slaying. Maybe.
Was my crown?
Maybe.
Was my crown demons or beasts?
Demons.
Yes. Please, someone tell me we're fighting a demon.
Yes!
If it was beasts, I'd be worried because it was like that one boar you killed, and that would be a bit of a waste. A waste of a magic
Well,
item.
I mean, the demons haven't been exactly plentiful, have they?
9.
Oh, here we go.
No, fewer than that.
Well, I think we left off. You were on your little boat that you'd sailed up the river to with, and you were crossing the Mirror Lake through this corrosive yellow fog that was supposed to keep Azrael Koth where he is. Seemed to
And
be
Milo
working.
holding up the sword, and it's kind of like aura
Yes.
shielding the boat. Pretty cool.
Exactly,
It's pretty cool.
And the front of the boat thuds into hard rock, and you reach this island in the middle that has a single tower protruding from it.
I can see it.
Can see it.
Can we say, just for lark, that like swimming in the river would have been really, really hard, and I needed to get a boon to all my swimming rolls to get across, and if I wasn't the duck, I wouldn't have been able to move at full speed. Can we just say that, just so it feels like I've used my character ability to swim across? Yeah? Can we just say that it was...
Sure.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, I'm so glad I was a duck in this campaign. It's all it's all been validated by the epic quest to swim across this lake.
There might
Thank
be
the
a
Lord.
there might be a slight current flowing
Oh, well.
against you.
Luckily, I have web feet,
So-
so I ignore all negative effects
Exactly.
of being in water. So
So you have managed
goodness.
to keep up with Um-Durman and not be burnt to death by the corrosive mist.
oof.
Maybe Jennifer's taken your spot in the boat.
Yeah, let's
You
say the
offered it to
boat
Jennifer.
could only fit 3 people. So yeah,
Yeah.
without
And
being a duck, the whole campaign would have been sunk.
yeah, and a dog and a donkey as well.
That's it. Yeah. Well, I thought we were coming down no dog allowed to stick in the mud. This isn't very
No.
realistic that you have a
No,
dog.
we're just yanking your chain because it's fun.
It is really fun.
Yeah, well fun. Love it.
Yes, so your boat hits the shore and you exit and find yourself on this rocky outcrop. It's not very big actually, but you see the tower on the other side. Sorry, I should say on a hilltop stands a column of white marble so tall it rises above the yellowish mist.
Yeah, what are we talking about? Like a radius of this projected mist? Couple meters?
Radius of the mist clearing.
Of the On-Demand effect.
I think I said 5-meter radius.
Cool.
So you definitely don't. You're not having to like huddle together or anything. Better keep your gravy on a lead though. There might even be a sign as you get off. Please keep dogs on lead.
Yeah, corrosive mist.
Yeah,
Big cross.
harmful to life.
Yeah, pick up dog litter.
Achtung. Pick up dog litter.
Thanks.
Come on then,
It's made of
team.
marble. Made of white marble, did you say?
Looks that way.
Ooh. Bit Oblivion-esque.
Hmm. I mean, it looks a bit piddly and unimpressive on the map, so should we be kind of ignoring that?
Well, I think it didn't sound crazy impressive from the description either. As
cool.
Marcel was going to remark, there's quite a big legend and a big dangerous death lake, and this is the tower.
Well, I suppose they wouldn't want to make his prison too elaborate. He's trapped here, so he doesn't need the full kit and caboodle, I suppose. Meh.
But you can't rely on the lake. It doesn't always, look what happened with Magneto.
I'm sorry. Who's that?
Famous legendary metallurgy sorcerer.
I forgot. I already told you this is a fake voice. I'll talk with my normal voice from now on.
Starting now.
You can keep up your little affectation if you like. We won't tell anyone.
That would be very welcome.
I quite
It's
like
a
it.
little bit jarring now, speaking in my usual voice.
I believe it was jarring for us all.
It's very off-putting.
Quack.
Who said that?
Might as well complete the legend as you started it.
A little tear comes from Archibald's eye, but he wipes it away before anyone can see.
You've scared off our GM and everything. With your shenanigans. That's how much he hated hearing your real voice. Oh, hey.
I'm here. I'm just. Oh my god, that's incredibly orange. Turn that off again. My 4K camera can't deal with the orange. Yes. Well.
Yeah.
You head towards the tower.
Yeah. Well, we got it, haven't we? So.
My cattle prodding you
I'd rather
prior
not,
to the
wouldn't
adventure.
Lead on, Sir Marcel.
I suppose I should lead the charge. Yeah, sure, why not? It's kind of a familiarism, so I guess I'll just go here to the door. And then,
Maybe we should take a moment to confirm our actions here.
Opens the door, I think. Yeah, I'll just... Advance!
We are aiming purely to just break and enter and kill the bad guy. Any more needs or wants beyond that, team?
I think we're
no.
beyond our selfish wants and needs now. The quest is all that matters. I thought, of all people, you would understand that, Hoisin.
Indeed,
Naive idealist that you are.
Indeed, but I've learned to maybe think before we act sometimes. But if we are here to save the world, then
Holy.
on forth
If
we
I
go.
may say so, if I wish to just interrupt for a moment, I think that is a complete lie.
We'll see.
Name me 10 times you have thought before you acted.
Well,
No
as
problem.
we've got to start at one point. Thank you for your belief in me.
A lie complete.
I jumped through a window.
All right. Let's take a moment. What can we see in this here tower? Let's scope out our entry points.
Indeed, he must know. He must know we're on our way. He can't not be observing everything that's happening.
I'm sure his little bats are telling him everything he needs to know.
I feel like a priority. He-
hours.
Surely, if we can get here with the sword, he can leave with the sword. So a priority must not fall into his hands.
Yes, well, you may have noticed I'm quite old and close to death already, so if we keep discussing this any longer, I think perhaps he will just be able to take the sword out of my literally cold, dead hands without even having to slay me. So I'm going to go into the door now and slay the demon.
Very good.
I can imagine if that was a reveal that Milo and I agreed to, that he's actually an undead knight.
Oh.
That's a match
Actually,
older
classic.
shit.
Like we, everything classic. We just know, never seen him under his armor. That'd be the.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the reveal.
His
We have
flesh
seen
just
his face,
starts coming
unfortunately.
off.
Darkness is like Dark Souls.
Yeah. Well, you see a narrow staircase that winds its way up the column.
Oh,
And,
yeah, of course, it's a descending tower.
Five arms support a wide stone slab at the top of the tower. So, to me, it sort of sounds like a helter-skelter. It's just a column with a staircase going up around the outside, and then like a platform on the top.
It is also feeling very, very much like an Oblivion tower, like which are sort of featureless but elegant columns of like white stone or metal or whatever, and inside it's a spiraling walkway up with a suspended platform in the middle. Anyway, well, I mean, I think Oblivion did it first. I think Drakar Demon probably did it first. But anyhow,
Although I don't know if this adventure
suppose
is
we must
new or
ascend.
old.
We must ascend. There's no subtlety to be had. We
Ascend.
march in strength and in speed.
In righteousness.
Tuk, 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 tuk. We leave Jennifer with the boat.
Yeah.
In the
Sorry,
mist.
this tower is no place for a pony.
The donkey.
Same shit.
You leave her in the mist.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You can get the fuck. No, let
can we
her
get-
into
can
the
we-
bottom of the tower,
Yeah,
I guess.
that's what I was going to say. Yeah.
Just cover her with the boat.
Well, she'd still be.
Pirates of the Caribbean style. She can.
Exactly. This is either genius or brains. Be surprised how often those two things coincide. Okay, right. That's my. I feel like I'm on a. I feel like I talked about Pirates of the Caribbean last week.
Yeah, that's yours. That's yours. 2 weeks in a row, Pirates of the Caribbean. Thank you very
I
much.
feel like I really must be due a rewatch.
Yeah, definitely.
On the basis of this, although no, I'm going to start another tangent. Something Black Sails. I should watch the Pirates of the Caribbean. Thanks. Onwards.
Yeah.
You are.
So you ascend the tower, and
Right.
you reach the slab on the top. On the top, you find an altar with strange inscriptions. Shackles on the altar suggest that sacrifices were performed here. Also, as does a burnt skeleton on the scorched surface.
Yeah, bury the lead.
Yeah.
Maybe our job has been done for us.
I don't think so. I think it's Azrael. Well,
Quick,
shit,
hit it with the
okay.
sword.
Well, Marcel does as he's told by the smarter and more learned member of the party, and the other one, and draws the sword and maybe like waves it around a bit, pokes the skeleton a bit, and then because it sounds like something heroic that he would have read in one of his nightly comics, stabs the sword into the ground, or well, metal. I guess he doesn't stab it too hard because that would be foolish. But little seems like a ritual motion, and I don't know if he really expected to do anything.
What?
You
Stab the ground?
into the ground or into the body?
Well, he poked the skeleton around a bit, and then
Not to reference Buffy, but you've seen the first episode of season 2 of Buffy. She smashes the Master's bones pretty thoroughly with a big hammer. Try that.
smashes the bones.
The
Okay?
the bones are smashed
All right, let's leave.
apart, and the corpse just scatters into bone pieces. Bits go flying off the side, and it just kind of just laid there, ruined. But you do see, he's wearing a medallion with the black mark of Sathmog upon it.
Smash that as well.
And maybe we have I don't know if you call him a wizard, but lives
A
in
knowledgeable person.
a sorcerer. Maybe he should have a little look at that. I don't want to touch it.
With the sword.
Well, frankly, I feel very similarly. But
Well, we all have our role to play.
it's the first clue we've found, so so yeah, I don't know if I've got any kind of magic tricks that might kind of protect me from a curse. I'm gonna have a little look, see.
I could just use the end of the spear and just lift it up. Hold it up for you.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, if you pick it up by the spear,
I'll
and then
do
I can
that.
get a closer look and see if I
And
can
I use
read
my long spear for extra distance.
the best part about it.
I'll give you the 10-foot pole, eh?
The best thing in Dragonbane is the long spear.
Is everyone else gone?
Yeah, all right.
What's that?
What?
Is everyone else gone? The best thing about Dragonbane is the broadsword.
Yet to have a turn. All right. Did you say it was an amulet or
A medallion.
a medallion? Is hung over the tip of Hoisin's instrument. And I'll give it a little inspect and see if I can see any letters that need translating or any magical whatnots.
It's just the symbol of Sethmog that you've seen on so much flesh.
Not sure I like that description that much. You've seen on so much flesh.
So much
True.
flesh.
Flesh.
You mean just like the ones that have been like carved into the? Is that what you mean? The ones that have been like carved into there.
Yeah.
Well, is there a chance that the body is there if the spirit of the soul is contained within this amulet? And if so, again, destroying it seems like a... Well, unless it's what's keeping you imprisoned, of course. What if we throw it into the mist? If that's keeping him here, surely it would damage him if we entered it.
I am not a man of the arcane arts, but you seem to be making at least a couple of jumps here.
Well, what else can I do? I'm a nimble kind of guy. Jumping's my thing. And swimming, sometimes. If the adventure allows it.
That's crazy. I've never seen you swim, not even once.
Aye, damn it.
Probably not the craziest idea, but I think that it's a high-risk strategy. If it does not work, we've lost it completely. It's in the mist, and we cannot get it. I say hit it with the salt. That's the worst that could happen, right?
I just
Look,
get
well, it worked for the boat.
strange sense of how do you call it? Deja vu? No, that's how we call it. You just the worst that could happen. I tell you again about the scrapes of my life and how they often. No, it's just nobody, just me. All right, so I hit it with the sword. Oh, fine.
There is a chance that it houses the soul of the demon, and once struck, it will release it.
We could also investigate the pond.
Yeah. Milo,
Wait, no, that's not on top of the tower, is it? That's just.
Yeah, when you said you're on a platform, you were literally at the top of the tower. You've come out the top.
Yeah,
we're on the top.
proper Tower of All Thanks style. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how high are those? Can we peek over? Are they pretty? Is there like safety rails up? What have we got here?
What?
Doesn't feel like a safety rail kind of a place.
No, it's no safety rail. It's just a slab.
It's just a flat top.
Yep.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Luckily,
all
I can
thanks.
fly. Wait.
Scary.
Milo, roll me swords to hit the medallion.
Well,
Well, wants to hit a medallion.
Because because.
are we sure we're doing this?
You think I can miss?
I think you can critically fail.
Nothing's
Anyway.
ever been dredged out of the sea.
To be fair, I think Frodo
I saw
does
the
say.
one.
I think Frodo does say
No.
to Gandalf, "Can't I just throw it in the sea?" And he's like, "No, we must destroy it. Don't kick it
Yeah,
down the
then he
road,
explains
lazy
why-
boy."
Why that would fuck the story.
Yeah. But also, I mean, I guess it's like it always wants to be found, right? So it'll find. It's like Jumanji. It'll find a way in another 1,000 years.
It's exactly like Jumanji.
Yeah,
I know,
well,
that's
good
why
luck
it's-
finding your way out of like 20,000 feet under the sea. Rings not that clever.
Less popular novel.
It will. It will
Ring,
entice
the
the
Ring
fish.
doesn't know anything about marine trenches.
It will. Just you wait. There'll be an octopus crawling out of the ocean onto Middle Earth.
Where
Who's like Sauron.
Well, funny you should say that actually, because one of the other major reasons why they don't throw the ring into the sea is because on numerous occasions it's said that the most ancient and evil things in Middle Earth are deep in the sea, older than
much like in real Earth.
certainly older than Sauron.
Yes, and even
Maybe
Gandalf
not
doesn't
older
really.
than the...
Even Gandalf's like, miss me with that.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, we're not fucking with the sea.
Look,
Well, so
Tolkien.
to that
Tolkien was
point,
ready
we're not
for the
throwing amulet
nerds.
in the pond.
Tolkien was ready for those nerds. He somehow predicted forums.
He would
He's
fucking
that good.
wreck- He would wreck incel internet if he was around.
Right. Cool. Yes, you hit the sword. No, wait. You hit the medallion. And it sparks and glows. And a ghost emanates from it.
Oh, what a shocker!
And can I show...
And now you are all going to die.
Oh, wait. No, that's the wrong thing.
Should have chucked in the
Shit.
mist.
Oh, no, wait. There's a send to journal. There you go.
Yeah. Vercon's ghost. I thought the names are spoilers. Do you mean to
Yeah,
to see the
spoilers.
names?
Yeah. And he says, all power to Sethmog, our three-tongued liberator. And he attacks you all.
We'll see. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Roll initiative.
What is the worst that could happen?
Chuck it in the mist!
Archibald, it's your turn.
Pachoy! Pachoyska. It's a success.
Nice.
3d6 fire damage. Blam!
Nice.
Not bad.
You shoot a fireball at this ghost. It dissipates into nothing. The medallion clatters to the floor. Initiative
Told
over.
you we should have. I told you we should have hit it with the sword. Well, that was confusing.
Once again, detecting the le paille de pocky.
Jesus.
I think
You watched that Looney Tune.
I think you're
It's
hugely
not
underestimating
translating so well. I think you are full of shit.
Seth
I think you're wholly underestimating the destructive capability of my firebots. I've banished
Well-
the soul of that ghost forever.
It was a pretty good roll as well.
It was a good roll.
Yeah, I used that where I wanted it.
Did the ghost dissipate? Does it get sucked back into the amulet? Did it seem to kind of
No, it
poofed away?
yeah, it poofed away.
Does the amulet visually seem any different? Does it seem like less glowy or shiny?
Yes, it
just all-
looks. It's just inert.
And did it look ert before?
Yes.
And now it's inert.
No ert.
Okay. Well,
Not damaged by our sword
as
attack in any visible
as
way.
foolish as ever, I think. So it just goes to collect it, to pick it up, to see what happens.
Well, you know what they say about the early bird.
Catches the worm. It's a good thing.
He gets the magic medallion, which gives him an extra 20 willpower points.
Don't need them. Why? Thanks.
If that's true,
Loads.
I'm quitting.
It's not obviously.
You wanted to believe it, though, didn't you? You just wanted to strip in. You wanted to believe it.
No. It's probably better if it's. I don't know. It's time to investigate this thing, and someone's got to. Someone's got to do it.
Do you guys think I was joking?
About
What?
what?
You think I was joking that it was a magic medallion that gives you extra 20 willpower points?
Yes, of course.
It
Yes.
gives you 20
no.
fucking willpower points.
Yeah, no, that's true.
What? Why? To be fair, I haven't even put it on yet. I didn't intend to utilize it. I just wanted to hold it and look at it. You know, keep things.
Well, it does. There's not like a tuning mechanic in this game, so
All right, all right. Well,
just gonna
that's
tell you
fine.
the-
it's a lot.
It's a fair amount.
It's like, tripling the willpower base for
Well,
most.
doubling.
It sounded like a big snarky. Of course, this is what it does.
but imagine if you
We
threw
were
it
all
in the
taken
sea.
by it.
Well, beyond the exceptional power, I mean, is that like a feeling Hoisin gets when he holds it? Does he feel like a energy ebbing through him, or is it just more like
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
oh
what,
shit?
I don't know what having more willpower points would feel like, but
I don't know.
you do feel that.
Well, the main aim was to hold it and to see it, and to, like, does it open? Is it got a join on it? Is it kind of?
No.
It's just a literal. Okay. Well, Hoisin looks. Can a duck go Super Saiyan? I guess it's the feathers stand up more. It's just like a bit of a
Oh yeah.
a bit of real puff out, like not in like a cute way,
Yeah.
like a little duckling that's just been blow dried, but like proper. But he shrugs it off.
You
It's fine.
okay, Hoisin? Are you feeling all right? Is it cursed?
I thought it would hurt me, but I feel amazing. Just kind of put it on. Have a chain in it. I mean, it seems like I think will backfire, but classic. This is great. Go out in a blaze of glory with a boost of power. It seems to do us no harm. It seems unlikely, but I will wear this mark while we continue to investigate this space. But it seems our quarry is not here.
Maybe another member of the party could benefit from those willpower points. Anyway, that's not something that the characters would know.
Exactly. We can shift it around, not a problem.
Ah.
I'm not precious. The aim was not to hold the loot. The aim was to jump on the grenade, as it were.
All right.
I was being
so
heroic. I promise.
So you did.
I wasn't looting the
Yeah.
body.
Oh yeah.
and it paid off.
Yeah, that's what I mean by early bird.
There you go. Well, yeah.
I will say, just to save us some time, the only other point of interest on this island is the pond in the middle.
Yes. Well, I was gonna say from I guess we're up in a tower. You said it was tall, but is it like we're up in the clouds with the fog? I was gonna say, can we see anything from the top of the tower? Or is we're just
You know what? Roll me an awareness check.
no?
You say no?
I mean, I've got a 5 in it, so I mean, I can, but just more if we need to. So if someone else could do that, would be great.
You can't see nothing.
No, I was more again just check. I was only implying from the very base level, non-exceptional way, if we could see.
No, I think the fog is so thick
Great.
that you will struggle. But you can descend the tower and go to the edge of the pond.
Let's
This
do
is
that.
also an option.
How is the tower not the point of interest? Come on.
I can see.
Show off.
Well.
You see a
Archibald.
pond.
Well, look, Marcel's doesn't take his helmet off in these areas, but
You would have succeeded without the Bane.
yeah.
So Archibald, as you kind of look around the tower, like what the hell's going on? You look at this body of water, and you see at its edge lies the corpse of an orc, seemingly
thanks.
burned to death by acid.
That is a good eyesight.
The water is clear and utterly devoid of life, but you can see from your angle up high that there is almost, because the water is so clear, you can see like carved steps from the bottom of the pond going up underneath the rock, as if there is some sort of like entranceway under the water.
Here we go. Here we go. Does Archibald relay this info to the team?
I've got good news and I got bad news. The good news is we have a way forward. The bad news is that that way forward is unlikely to be pleasant in any way, shape, or form.
Well,
I can see what looks to be a secret entrance to some kind of underground structure at the bottom of that there lake.
aha!
So
This is my moment.
That, brothers, is our path. Let's leave this unhappy revenant to his slumber.
Indeed.
If you go to the tactical map, you can see
Oh shit.
an illustration.
How do I still have this at wipers?
Oh, c'est une illustration.
Tactical mode. Oh, holy moly! What am I seeing here?
So one's a top-down view, and one's a sort of a side view.
Oh right. Oh gosh. Aha! We have to swim under something. We have to swim under something. Yes.
Achievement unlocked.
Thank
XP for Hoisin.
you. Ignore what I was saying about swimming across the big lake. That wasn't my crowning achievement. Oh, there's a little tower. I see. There's a little tower.
It must
And
have been
here's the lake.
it must have been a slip, a Freudian slip, when I said about taking a dip earlier, which Alex spotted so well.
It must have been.
I was like, bloody.
And while some members of the party are very excited by that,
the plate armor.
heavier one. The
Less
metal.
Mr.
the
Tim
metal
Cameron.
covered
if he can hold his breath for long enough, he can quite happily just walk along the bottom.
That's one way of doing it. I'm trying to think. I guess.
No,
Well,
Ollie, I know what you're thinking, Ollie, but no. You've already had it for today.
Damn it.
You've used up your ticket.
I must be able to help.
Take a walk.
You know what's really fun? I'm gonna have to do a swimming roll, and actually, because I've been so nonchalant, I've not really leveled up my swimming. My swimming's not actually great.
But you must get like advantage on it or something.
Well, yeah, but I'm thinking, I surely should be able to use my swimming to help Marcel get under, which it gives me a boon on swimming rolls, which I assume helping someone would give me a bane if I swim under there. So it would level out, but then my swimming's actually only 12, so I'm probably going to end up failing the important swimming roll. But that's obviously
My swimming is 6. So
okay. I can't help everyone.
Well, if you maybe tied your grappling hook
Well, that's what I'm thinking. There's going to be some
underneath, you could.
Yes, this is it.
Pull
We've got
along.
the escape. Well, let's deal with the decrepit orc first. But I think I'm developing a plan to help everyone get under. I'm very excited. But let's investigate the orc, because that sounds like weird. Well, these are acids, so surely it's just the mist, right?
That's my belief. Yeah.
We investigate the orc.
It's just a dead orc.
Okay. So I thought it was going to be like a twist. It was Mallard or something. It was going to complete Archibald
but
arc.
it does look like it was burned with acid. Sorry,
But I
I forgot
assume-
to mention that. The orc looks like it was burned to death with acid.
Well, we can see that now. I assume that is the effect of the mist if you're not protected.
Yeah.
I saw
yeah.
it all the way up there.
You did. It's very impressive.
Okay, so we're thinking that it was the mist rather than this water that caused the acid.
Well,
I think so. It's not.
there's only one way to
volcanic.
find out.
There's only one duck to find out.
And Hoisin leaps in. Although this is quite. I mean, you said rope. This seems like a very long, far away bit to get to the under bit. If you know what I mean.
I don't care.
You know what I mean?
You could do it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great. Well, again, heroic
to
and
swim.
foolhardy. He dives. He swims. The aim, yes, is to swim under. No, I can't really point on the map, can I? Can't. Oh, you can. Does that ping work? Obviously, swim under the lip, leaving a trail of the grappling rope, securing it in some way, leaving the trail at end to help the others make their path under. But I will roll a swing roll with a boon because it's fun. Do you dare fail?
Oof.
Ah.
If you've got a demon on your most important swimming roll,
Two demons. It's the boon to all swimming rolls. You may always move at full speed in or underwater. So yeah, very much is he's an underwater creature. Okay, great. I'm under the lip. Poke my little head out.
Yep.
Little eyes up just to check, have a look around before I kind of fully emerge from the what do you call it? What's it called when you come up under aqua chamber? What's it called when you come under a thing? You know what I
There's
mean?
a word for that?
But aqua pool, it's the thing when you go under but up into air.
Oh, I don't know.
I played Subnautica. It's a thing. Anyway,
Is there a word for? Is the word you're looking for aquifer? Because I don't think that's what that means.
aqua pool. It's like a moon pool. Yeah, that's
Okay.
moon
Yeah,
pool.
that's...
Like an air
Something-
pocket.
anyway. Yeah, like an air pocket, exactly right. Yeah, but yeah. So, take my little ducky eyes out of the tip of the water, check everything looks before I start attaching ropes and such like.
Well, it's not just an air pocket. It ascends into a pitch black space corridor.
So it's just eyes up, just black.
The stairs will keep going until you actually exit the water, but it's just darkness.
Well, imagine I want to kind of. It's hard. It's really hard to come. Look at the close-up diagram. You get to the edge of the rock, swim under the rock, and up in as close as you can up within the rock.
Yeah.
Well, I guess down at the steps, won't they? I suppose, won't they? Because there's no point in them getting there. So yeah, okay. I get to the steps, and I go up far up the steps as I can with the water. Stick my head out, and it's pitch black. You're saying?
Yep.
Okay. Can't really light a torch because that would obviously be completely wet. We need Archibald. Because he can create
Sit
fire.
back
So-
on
so
the
the
shore
the-
with
I know.
Sir Marcel.
The rule is with
Well,
the
I
wet
guess-
torches is lighting a torch that has been underwater requires a bushcraft roll. Only one attempt is allowed per stretch.
Well, look, why not, eh? And then if not, I think we've given a signal. If I give like 3 tugs on the rope, that means it's okay to come through.
3 tugs.
But I'm going to try this first. Just even though I've got obviously. Actually, you know what? Up to 7 bushcraft. I have been putting some points into it. Here we go. Oh, it's close. So no.
Too wet.
I mean, I guess I could swim back and see them and come back again, but ultimately we've got to crack on. So I give it 3 tugs.
All right. Are the two going to do your swimming rolls
Yeah.
as I look up
Yeah.
the drowning rules?
So, the rope, is that going to provide us some assistance? Perhaps like a boon?
I
you
think
could
that's
say?
a boonie. Yeah.
Good. That means I've got 2 chances to roll under a 5.
Well, that's good.
It's better
No,
than no chance.
You know what? Blessedly, and perhaps in what feels like an oversight, plate armor does not give you a bane on swimming.
Yeah. Oof.
I think
Oh.
possibly that is an oversight.
That is an oversight.
Archibald was not fated to succeed this.
Ooh, no.
That was high.
Not even a little bit.
I mean, I don't know what the limit is. I guess with the rope secured, can Hoisin go back again and help? I mean, it seems. How many boons can you get?
Sir Marcel will make it. He will not make it.
Okay, so you're both drowning.
I help.
Pushing.
Oh yeah, push it,
Pushing's a
push
thing.
it, push it real good.
Pushing. Do you know why? Because I don't like the sound of drowning very much. I'm willing to take some conditions to avoid drowning.
Yeah.
I'll actually have you also know that Marcel has already drowned once. He didn't.
Oh yeah,
know.
I remember that. No, I remember that. You feel like you should get like some kind of. You should have Oh,
Yeah, that was fun. Okay, we made it. We made it on the second go.
okay. Go on, Marcel. You can do it. You can do it.
Yes. Oh, I just re-rolled one of the dice, so that didn't work. I'll just let me do a proper roll. That didn't work as planned. Let's go.
Why do I hear
Well,
music?
no,
And so
no,
the
that's
opposite.
right. That is.
I mean,
a-
This is kind of how it should go. The duck should pass. The wizard should do it just about, and the guy in big heavy armor should probably not. Yeah, be able to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
It's
mean,
over then, yeah.
So who's going to go and grab the Um-Durman then?
well,
gonna take that up?
Hoisin's gonna. I mean, I think Hoisin will, after giving it tugs, will have swum back as far as he can. And can he do anything to help Marcel? Can he flap under him and just give him a prop up? Can he get him to the surface again?
So Marcel, you need to make a con save to hold your breath.
Great.
And yeah, Hoisin, you can do another swimming to assist, I think.
Great.
Like go and put the rope in his hands and like, you know.
Yes, I want to do like a. That's a good start. I want to do like when someone's drowning in a film and it's all going black and then just out of the light comes this one his hand, just grab him just at the last minute and.
Yeah.
But it's a big white wing.
Yeah.
But apart from that, it's the whole concept is the same.
So when Marcel said he was going to jump in like an old Victorian diver, and now he's just on the bottom holding his breath. This is fine.
Actually, this is
fine. This is kind of how I thought it would go.
He's the big daddy.
To be honest.
I mean,
are you willing to? I mean, how far do we push the whole concept of you get a boon to all swimming roles? Are you fine with keeping that boon?
I think so. Let's let the duck be the duck. Let's give you.
Let's
give you your limelight.
Thank you.
Far too long.
Finally. Oops, I just did it with that boon, but it's fine. Didn't even need it. Didn't even need it.
Roll it again because you might get a dragon.
Oh, you're right. Wait, it's not, do it. You're right. I might get a dragon.
No.
Ah well, it's good though. So yeah, out of the darkness comes a feathery hand. So yes, like I think it goes to get that rope right into his hands, and I assume Marcel has the strength to pull himself up the rope.
He's got the strength. Strength isn't the issue.
Holding your breath, you're fine. You have to swim anymore.
The issue is he can't fucking swim.
I think he's just clutching Durman, refusing to take the rope. Nope.
Tie it to Durman and I can pull the rope.
Yeah.
Archibald's on the steps now. He can pull the rope once he's attached.
Yes. All right. So you have successfully made it into the dungeon.
Well done, Marcel.
We solved the Victorian
Marcel walks up the stairs, and as he emerges, all the little holes in his helmet. There's all the water spurts out.
Nice. I like that. And Marcel and Hoisin, of course, shakes himself and goes in a big puffball of a duck, naturally, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, everyone's very comical. It's all very light-hearted before the...
We're actually very, very respectful at this point because we know how tetchy Hoisin can get when we do duck jokes.
Well, yes. Well, you're all very versed in the culture, so you don't really have the same quite kind of lived experience.
Hoisin's just a little bit woke for my taste.
And lived experiences trumps all.
That's it.
I'm actually reading Ash Sarkar's book where she says that is not true. Well,
it's kind of a useful principle in lots of cases, but is not logically consistent, and
it's not an overriding everything feature. Yeah.
Useful,
its
but
own problems. It's kind of something that applies to almost every political idea, good and bad.
Yeah. All right. So, who is attempting to light a torch? Mike, not Hoisin yet.
Marcel can redeem himself.
I wouldn't worry about it because Okay, so Archibald says, "Fellows, I'm terribly sorry I didn't remember about this in our previous adventures, but I can handle all of this. I know a magic trick for this. Just hand me your torches and I'll ignite them for free."
I think I will do it the old-fashioned way. Thank you very much. I've grown not too trusting of the magics, and I just prefer to do things the old-fashioned way.
I'll take the magic way, not the way of the sinking man. Thank you.
Cool. You hand me your torch, and I just kind of, when people do that trick.
But it's also important to move with the times a little bit. I've learned this over my time. Sometimes there is a time for a tradition, and other times there's.
I'll just light the bloody torch.
accepting it's a new way of seeing things, and maybe magic is the future after all.
Yeah, Archibald just gives a kind of knowing smile and leans over and just clicks his fingers next to the torch. It bursts into flame.
Ooh.
For reference,
Shivers.
GM, the ignite magic trick just says you light or extinguish a candle, torch, or lantern within 10 meters.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So
Perfect. Yes, I apologise. It was pitch, but I felt a bit rotten calling you to come over while it's pitch black. But to be honest, there wasn't many other solutions, so I'm glad we're all here now together. Mac.
whack. I always know when Mikey's going to do a whack now, so I do it first.
I like it.
I've really been enjoying it a lot.
It's the roll of the dice. Oh, stupid dog.
So if you go to the tactical map now, you will see where you are. Oh, and you say you're saying you lit in your torches.
Yeah, listen.
See, senor.
So you see a corridor going left and right.
I'm seeing very little. I think my tactical map's too zoomed in or something.
I think the previous one was like an eighth of that one. So yeah, zoom out.
Yeah, you just have to
I'm trying.
pan around a bit and you'll find it.
Hey, okay, pan around a bit.
Believe in yourself.
Yeah, between a laptop going
Uh,
tactical mode and then so slow. It's got uber slow mode. Might have restart Kreyn. Yeah, I'm not doing anything. Well, carry on. I'll figure it out. Oh, and Gravy can swim, obviously, because she's a dog.
I don't care about the dog.
What I do? Spent
Look.
12 gold on that dog.
12 gold on that dog. Look, you're getting.
These dogs are nothing but gold to you.
Yeah, exactly. This is why we had to intervene in your cruelty to animals.
What?
You're contributing to this economy.
I
of
didn't kill
animal
the dog.
abuse.
Your NPC killed the dog, not me.
100% Hoisin actually is always down the dog fights.
Yeah.
Just 100%.
So,
They never got on famously.
I'll get that one. That one was good. That one was like a killer.
Yeah, wicked. Dead in the eyes. I'm at the front, which is fine. Ah, dog. Hello, dog.
Let's see if I can rename it.
It's fine. Don't go to any links. Again, if I can control it, that'd be wonderful. But you know, seems to be resilient to that fact.
That's not a thing.
What do you mean?
I don't think I can give you control of NPCs.
Oh, you know, I thought you were always just being
Power hungry.
No, like just amusingly wind up.
Very amusing. All right, come on then. Left or right? Left or right? Well, actually, I might be able to give you.
Oh, seems to be leaning left, so.
So
It's as good a way as any.
Is there any other information upon which to make this decision?
Nope.
Classic
there.
centrist behaviour.
Well,
What is going
yeah.
to cause most pleasure for the most people at the least cost, and how long will it take us to work it out?
Let's send
There's a
Gravy
left
forward.
and a
she
right,
can-
and
she can
somehow
smell.
he's managed to sit on the fucking fence. Classic Alex Evans.
Does it
Let's
make my
send Gravy
mates in
forward and
business
she
loads
can,
of money?
And she can
I
sniff it
just
out.
don't think we want to rush into any rash decisions that might impact people's lives in a positive way.
I'm just,
So I should-
just moving rooms. 1 sec.
I should tell you as well. There is the mist is not in here, by the way.
Well, yeah, I assumed that. I meant to ask, and I thought, well, it can't be. So
Yeah, but it is dark, so you need to stay within torchlight.
That sounds annoying.
what's a good point? Does Archibald have a torch, or he produced enough by himself? Or?
I should have made that clearer. Archibald does have a torch and has
Great.
ignited it.
Great. So everyone has a torch, even the dog.
Yeah. Dog torch.
Strap onto its back, its tail. So just kind of,
You're not helping your animal cruelty.
Well, now I'm leaning into the bit. So
allegations.
it's fine.
It's my fire dog. The Cardinal Fire Dog.
Exactly. Flamethrower tail.
That must be a Paw Patrol character, right?
Yeah, but Marshall is the dog in charge of putting out the fires. But is well, I mean, gets superpowers when the meteorite hits Adventure Bay, of course, as all Mighty Pups do, and it's pretty ferocious.
What the hell are you talking about? A
They
meteor
all get
hits Paw Patrol
get,
land.
Yeah, they get superpowers, of course they do. Yeah, it's pretty dumb.
About enough
What is-
superpowers for one evening.
His superpower is that he's a fireman.
They are heroes. They're all heroes.
Okay, great. Can we do the fantasy role-playing game, please?
Well, a Paw Patrol RPG, I hear you say. Yes, please.
So, you haven't decided if you're going left or right yet. I'm sorry, I can't give you the adventure unless you make one literal decision.
I've said the dog is currently leaning more left, so we should follow the dog. So we go left.
Sorry, we're going to need to wait for the NEC's decision on that before we can... Yes, let's go to the left.
Left.
Marcel up front.
Now currently
or your left.
stage left.
West.
The character's left. East.
Map west.
Map west, okay.
Oh, I go with map east.
Shut up.
Right.
We're going map west.
Map left.
We're going... Yes, that's right. We're going map left.
That's what they call it when they look at maps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very scientific.
Well, you
Always.
come across another fork.
Delicious.
Left again.
Have you ever seen it yet?
Is that map north or map south?
I say it, left again.
Well, now we can orientate by character, right?
What?
Orientate via character.
Yeah,
That's hot. We go left. Just stop.
character left. My Roll20 is chugging. Oh, Roll20. Okay, I can't see shit.
Right.
Right. Going right?
Going right.
I just haven't seen the second fork appear yet, so
Going right because it feels like it's off the beaten path. Might have something interesting. You know, while we still have the health and
You're going
sort
north.
of energy. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Type in go north.
No, no, it isn't. It's not north. But it is.
All right. You
south.
come across a cramped cave, dripping with water and with algae on the walls. A skeleton in rusted chainmail is lying on the floor.
I eat some algae as a
Now,
delicious.
I know what you are thinking. What's the worst that could happen?
So
I
far,
know.
Grab his ring.
so far, it's gained
I'm
us 20
getting.
willpower.
I don't know. I don't even know myself if deja vu is even a thing.
It is. It's the Matrix sequel.
I will not be eating this one with the sort of Um-Durman. I don't want to break it.
Very well. I'll investigate myself. Take a turn at the old risk lottery. And Archibald will go and have a look at the moldy corpse.
Oh, delicious. Oh, delicious, sir.
Well, yeah, it's a skeleton in rusted armor. Where's a ring on its finger?
Uh-oh.
Guarantee this one is minus
That's a-
20 willpower.
That's a trap. It's a fucking trap. That is bait if I've ever seen one.
And I know there's one character in this party that always takes the bait.
Yeah, I will. As soon as
Well, what could that be now? Let me take a little close look at that now. Archibald will take a close old look at the ring without touching it as yet, to see if there's any markings on it or anything that seems of interest to which that he could apply a more specific skill, where necessary.
Nope. That's a normal
Just a-
looking ring.
Just a ringy old ring.
Yes, no
Ring
markings
out.
on it.
Hmm. Except what fire can show.
Yes.
Archibald is struck by a sudden urge to take the ring and does.
Oh shit! Hoisin effect.
I don't like that laugh at all.
You take the ring or you put it on, or both?
God.
I'm not going to put it on immediately, but I'm going to take it and see if I feel any kind of magical impulse, and also maybe try a little elementalism roll to try and sense magic in it.
Well, as you hold it, you don't feel anything the way that Hoisin did, but you do awaken another ghost.
Yeah. Who are these people?
And he
A twin
says,
ghost.
yeah. My name is Paul Atreides. No, he says, my name was Kadal of the Keepers of the Immaculate Flame. I came to free my beloved Tuviel and defeat the wicked sorcerer Azrael Koth. But here in these caves I met my bane, the malodorous sea demon Akrae. The demon must die for me to have peace. Give my ring to your best fighter and slay the demon. This is my final wish.
So fucking Hoisin definitely got the amulet for the best mage.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll swap you a ring for a. Not that I'm saying the best fighter, but he's got his bloody sword. I'll swap you a ring for a talisman if you want.
It's no problem for me. I don't really. I have a quest already. I've had some. We had a bit of a what's the worst that could happen moment with a sea monster already. So honestly, I am very happy for you to take on this this oath of moment.
Oti Moti.
Yes, I think it is time for Hoisin to take on his oath at the moment. Let's do it. Let's make a trade.
Is the ghost,
actually, does that ghost immediately fade after sending the message, or is he still there?
is he literally holding the ring like in the image, or is that?
No, I got the ring.
Yeah, he's got the ring. I think he might kind of just await your response.
Then Archibald will say, we will do as you ask. Shade and hopefully give you an ounce of peace in this life. And we'll pass Hoisin the ring, and then hold his hand out expectantly.
Just gives him a high five and off they go on the adventure. This amulet I took, it feels powerful, but more to be controlled by one of the elements and the magics. Please take it as my gift to you. Hands it over to.
So, for the record, I'm still pretty sure that this amulet is going to have a secret curse on it. And
Absolutely, or a target for some. Yeah,
it's going to make my bumhole explode or something like at the very last moment.
I agree, but I feel like if there's anyone who can, I don't know. Do you have any like deflect or shield spells? Or...
I have no butthole related spells.
Well, that was your choice.
Yeah, well, it wasn't. There's none in the book.
Homebrew, mate. Homebrew.
So, Hoisin, you take the ring.
Yes.
And you place it on your feathered finger?
Feather. Yeah. One of the little, it kind of squashes over it. It fits pretty okay.
I think we ruled that you put your rings on your ankle, like.
Oh, that was a yes.
Pigeon.
Like trackers. Yeah.
Flanders pigeon. Yeah.
Yeah, Flanders pigeon.
You look around you, and suddenly it is as if someone has switched on a light inside the cave, and you can now see in the dark.
That's pretty cool. He just stares and dramatically just sticks his torch in the ground and stands proudly and tries to look impressive. And they wonder, what's he just done? And he still says, I can see you. And it's very mysterious and very impressive. Everyone gasps. They clap and they applaud. It's an amazing moment.
Nice.
No, we say, I know you can see me. You could see me before. What are you talking about?
Oh, the ring can help me see now in the dark. I don't need a
Oh,
door.
cool! That is really cool. Congratulations.
Not as cool as 20 willpower, but it's fine, I suppose.
Look, it means you can use your long spear
No,
in the
hey,
dark.
no,
right?
no, that's it. I can
Yeah,
nimble
the
around, not worry.
downgrade to a
No, it's
one-handed
great.
short spear. All right, well, you can
More treasure, more treasure.
So you can you keep going, map down, or you can retrace your steps.
I'm still not into this fucking map yet. So, oh, here we go.
So it really is a text-based adventure for you then.
Yeah, well, you know, more like a radio play as well.
Yeah.
Yep, retrace and set. Oh, that would.
You want to retrace? You don't want to. Is that how we're going to approach the whole dungeon?
I'm just only loading. I've only just finally got the map back up, so I wasn't sure if that south was that's a way forward. Is it? It looks
So
south of the dead body.
When you play Diablo, Milo, you just pick a route and just go straight through.
Yep.
What do you go to like H first room, then check what all the other rooms had, and then go back to the first room and go through the first door and see what's through that, and then go back. What is wrong with you?
I can't
thought
remember.
I thought you played Blueprints. That's the gameplay. You got to fill out all the bottom floors first, then move on. You got to do a little.
It's like when someone says, "Which way do you hang your toilet paper?" It's like, who cares? Why are you talking to me?
Trying to start a fight.
Yeah.
Why have you come up to me in the street asking us? Go away.
Well, if the party feels that what they want to do is approach the dungeon in an absolutely insane, systematic, weirdo way, then Marcel will go along with it.
No, we can keep heading south. That's fine. I'm trying to think more like what we would like. That I'm trying to think of what we've seen, not looking at the map itself. But no, we proceed. There's no reason to go back.
We go forward.
Up from the other
southward.
route, yeah. All right.
So
But we don't know where this route goes yet. You haven't got enough information to make another decision. Like, it's a dead end, or there's a trap.
In terms of my vision, it's kind of normal. So I mean, in terms of how much they can see with a torch, is it kind of now more than that, or is it still kind of the same in terms of the light that's hitting the walls? Because if I can go up front, it makes more sense then to be at the leading the way now, or is it kind of?
You can see as if there's like it's a bit lit.
Great. Well, I will heroically and foolhardily step to the front of the party and lead the way.
Yeah. With fire dog.
Oh yeah, absolutely, of course.
Okay.
Map is now super slow, so I can't move my.
It might be the biggest map
token
we've ever seen. Yeah.
It's certainly doing something.
I can't even grab your tokens anymore. What the hell's going on? Anyway, all right. So you come across a chamber, a natural cave where heavy mist floats over blue-black water. A faint dripping sound echoes in the cave, which smells of wet rock and decay. Stones in the water form a path across.
Well, that is quite ominous, if I'm honest with you.
What gives
Say
it
that
away?
again,
Is it the pentagram?
I can't see shit.
Which is annoying because in character you can see all the shit.
I know, exactly. It's very ironic. I've literally only got Chrome running. This is
Well,
miserable.
it's a room with water, with little rock paths going northeast southwest. A big rock in the middle with a pentagram on it.
groovy.
And it follows very, very quickly after we were told of some sort of murderous sea monster.
Sea demon.
Yes. We took these
sea
like pools
demon.
of deep water, or just like underwater tunnels, basically.
I don't know how deep it is. But I don't think you can see it because it's so black.
What if I take my magically empowered eyes and look? Or even stick my little head in. Oh, I see. Well, that's not pools. That's the whole thing is. I was thinking more like tunnel. I can see it now. Just all water to step across it to get to the.
Yeah.
Well, we get to the water's edge, and what can I see? Looking into the water, you can say it just even with empowered sight, it still just looks black and.
Yeah, the water is like completely opaque, but it's also freezing cold as well.
I
Like
dip a toe in.
it's like icy cold.
Oof! So you don't want to go in there.
Okay, we've all approached the edge of this water, and Hoisin, have you just dipped a little wing in the water and?
Well, I mean,
a
flipper, not a flipper. What the fuck do ducks have on their feet? Just feet?
Webbed feet, yeah.
Does a duck? It's just a foot. Doesn't have a name.
Feet is an acceptable word.
Yeah, I dip my duck foot, a duck tip of a duck toe, in, and yes, it's very cold. So, oof. Yes, you don't want to fall in there.
Assuming that okay, so you shared that information.
Yes.
Archibald, who has been really, I think he found like a little notebook of all of his old magic tricks that he just kind of hadn't used for years and years and years.
From his college days.
Yeah. Oh, I used to have so much fun with this one back in the day. And just kind of takes his staff, which again, he has a staff, you guys. Just so you're aware, he has a staff.
Oh, I think we last time we like that.
Yeah. Dips the bottom into it and just kind of mouths a few. And the area within 10 meters of me becomes pleasantly warm. And the effect protects against cold for one shift of time.
Oh, nice.
So I can keep doing that each shift as a magical power.
So run me through at 10.
If we do fall in there or need to swim through it or something, it will not apply the effects of cold.
You're saying an area of tub.
It's an area of 10 meters, so very much clearing the path to the.
Indeed, I mean we probably don't want to deliberately swim there, but
no, that's fine.
If we don't want to deliberately swim ever.
I dip another web toe in. Is the effect?
Yeah, I'd say that. It's fine to be in now.
All right. Well,
but there are rocks you can.
Yes, I know.
Stones you can go walk on as well.
There are. Yeah, I'm sure nothing's going to pull you off them, but Hoisin will put out a webbed hand and will do his best, crouching tiger, hidden dragon, flip flap across the stones as nimbly as he can to make it to the side.
Which side?
The bit in the middle with the pentagram.
Oh, okay. This room is kind of heavy with mist, and as you reach the
poisonous mist.
Normal mist.
Sure.
Gorillas in the mist. When you reach the middle rock, a section of it starts to rise up, and before you stands the Demon Akrae.
Well, who could have seen this coming?
Wait, sorry, that's a big fucking guy. What do you mean? I'm stuck again in my brain. What do you mean a bit rises up and there's a giant fucking crab? What bit rises up? What? What do you mean it just rises up?
What did you think was going to happen when the ghost who told you they were slain by a demon creature of the sea?
It's such a difference to go from you can cross. Oh, and by the way, there's mist so thick it can hide the biggest crab that's ever existed.
Well, it looks like rock.
All right, that's fair. Oh, I see. Right, I see what you mean. The rock started there. I thought I think it's like an elevator shaft lifted up, and it was in the elevator. I just.
You know our favourite film, Moana.
Yes.
Jermaine Clement.
Well, exactly. Yeah, that's. No, I'm getting that now. That's fine. No. No, he says, "Oh God, fire monster."
It's
Stab
initiative time.
Let's do it.
Keep him busy, Hoisin. I'll prepare my banishment ritual.
I'll prepare my hot stock for this Upcoming seafood.
I'm gonna boil this crab.
Yeah.
Oh, we are going to get down through so many more levels of the dungeon today from the delicious meal I will cook from this crab demon.
What's that dish called where it's like friends of the sea, but it's in French? Something de la mer.
I mean, fruits de la mer,
Yes.
fruits of the sea.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yes.
Yeah, have a bit of that.
French fruit. Yeah.
Well, Sir Marcel, unnaturally cautious into this chamber, but first to strike.
Why is that? Why must I be the first to just dive into someone else's danger as usual?
Well, I mean, we were gonna. What? So, I'm sorry. We just weren't gonna cross the rocks. Is that what we're saying? We were just gonna just not. We were gonna just turn around. I thought it was
you
just.
know, the first thing I said was we should go back and check the other routes.
Hello. Hello.
I've got one thing I'd like to ask before we get started, and that's just if you could just remind me what old Um-Durman does.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't seem to have it. I started creating a weapon, and it was in there, and I deleted it.
So every time you attack a demon or a dragon, it counts as a dragon roll, so a critical success. And it is enchanted with permanence, which I actually just looked up. Well, it's enchanted with a permanence version of enchant weapon, which gives you crits of a 1 on a 1 or a 2, but that doesn't make any. Oh, yeah, so it's crits on 1 and a 2 against everything else, basically.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, I'll write that down. Or maybe you could just send me a little clip. Snippet.
Yeah.
If that's possible.
Yes.
And I'll write it somewhere. Well, the Um-Durman does clearly. I think he feels an unnatural pull, different from when he fought the great betrayer. The sword feels like it wants to slay demons.
Oh yeah.
I actually also took a different legendary ability than planned, because I was going to take the shield parry one, which I'd planned on for the entire campaign, so I could finally parry fucking monsters. And then I thought, well, what am I going? I'm not going to use my shield anymore, am I? I've got the legendary sword of Um-Durman.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the only one that made sense was Monster Slayer.
Oh yes.
Yes.
So yes, Marcel strides up to the Demon Akrae.
Is it a demon or a monster? And does that matter?
Well, it's both.
Of course, it's the Demon Akrae, a monster. Yeah, sure.
Monster's a catch-all term for
Just things that aren't humans.
or
No,
humanoids.
things that have the special actions.
Yeah.
Bosses, basically.
So what we're saying here
And
is
that little toad.
Oh, and him.
a great sword and strength and permanence. So if I just hit, it's a crit. That was what we're saying here.
Against
This
demons,
feels-
yes.
This feels unfair. I'm sure the demon's going to turn around, not quite dead, and cut me in half. But
This is why you spent most of this adventure trying to get this sword.
yeah, it's just I don't know. I'm used to D&D where it'd be like, yeah, it's a +2 sword, man. Like,
Yeah.
fucking wow, that's cool. No, it isn't.
I want to auto crit.
Yeah, this is significantly more exciting. It's a hit.
It's a
crit. If you're a demon, you're in the shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
Is
demons
that written on
are
the hilt of blade?
demons are quite tough.
Yeah, I know, but like, what? Can you just let me have this moment? You just say something like, yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
So
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Monster Slayer, I think,
friends.
gives me an extra D8 if I spend 1 willpower.
Oh nice.
Well, it's actually called Dragon Slayer. So it's quite a confusing set of abilities and weapon applications. But it does specifically just say an attack aimed at a monster.
Is it a monster?
So I'm going to roll my great sword, but then I think I'll just have to roll some extra dice separately somehow. Or maybe I'll just, no, maybe I'll do 2 D10s, a D4 and a D8. No, 3d10s. Wait, no, crit
Two
is
d10s
crit is
and a
the
d8.
wait, no, 4d10s.
Is your base 2d10?
Yes.
Okay, and then you want a d8 on top of that.
Yeah.
So 4d10 plus d8, yeah.
Plus d4.
You don't get the strength bonus if you crit.
You get it once though, don't you? You get the basic strength bonus. You
Oh,
just
okay.
don't get it on the extra damage.
I don't know. I never crit.
I cannot wait to roll 9 damage somehow. All right, let's go. I feel like we need some dramatic build up. Marcel. Swing. I like to think it has a not like a sting glow, but like a sort of a low orange, very very slight radiance. You know, not emitting light, just a little. You know, feels good.
Yeah.
Always taking into his what is he worst that could happen situations. It's not that stunning, all think. Wait, there's only done 2d10s.
I'm just going to
I specifically asked it to do 4d10s. And it's all rolled them separately, which I wasn't expecting.
Yeah.
Everyone get ready for some maths.
No.
That's a number.
13, 20,
22.
28.
28. 28 damage. I feel like that could have been quite a lot higher.
That is
it's probably
that's a campaign high. Surely.
So 26, you say?
28.
28, you say?
26.
Okay. All right. Let me just click many down. All right. So you. Oh, and I need to actually do its ferocity.
I'm so about to be humbled so fast and told why I should actually have taken shield block. But you gave me greatsword, didn't you? You gave me fucking greatsword.
Actually, dodges and disarms you.
So only two. Only two goes. Let me just add him again. Yeah, you do a good chunk of damage to him. Slice into his clippers, not clippers, snappers. I don't know what the anatomy is.
I'm going to create a roll for this because I feel like this is going to come up.
Oh yeah.
Probably wise.
Let me do it. I should have plenty of time for my next turn.
Very wise. Oh, there's a bit of a dig. Right. Gravy.
Hello. Just scampers across the pond and lunges at the crab monster.
Or I should say, who is holding the light source? Is it you, Archibald?
I would think so, yes.
Okay, good.
Torch in one hand, staff in the other.
Balls in the other. Okay.
Yep, that's right.
Is Gravy going in for some sushi?
Yeah.
First
nibble.
fight of the
That's it, the new dog.
of its career, up
That's
against the sea demon. Some
is
say
dead.
it's cruel.
Well, only to sea demons.
Only if you don't like sushi. Oh, you're waiting for me to roll. That's right.
Yes, I can't. I've got no control over.
But I need your permission. Right.
Of
Brawling.
course. She's in. She's brawling.
It's a miss.
Do you not have...
Oh,
Doesn't know how to attack a sea demon. Where does it
it's
even
only-
start?
it's the first. I don't, how can you train for that? How can you train for that?
Exactly. Archibald.
All right. Wait for it, guys. Wait for it.
Wait.
So we're going to cast... I whip out my notes from my little summer holiday with Herbert the Pervert. And we are going to cast the animism... Wait. Yeah, the animism spell, Urge. At rank 4.
Bloody hell.
Lordy hell.
So this can cost me 4 whoops. Let's see what happens. We take aim with our staff and recite the ancient incantation of banishing.
It's a success.
And I castigate you, I exorcise you from this realm into the next. Foul sashimi demon. And we get a chunky wonky 4d10 damage.
Like that.
That seemed more cool when I was able to do that for the first time, I suppose. But I could just
Oh!
do
Whoa! A new campaign record. What's happening?
Bloody
Wow,
hell.
What's
that
happened?
on 4d10, that's unbelievable.
And yes,
Leave this
unbelievable.
place! Oh, I shall make a bouillabaisse of you, the likes of no one has ever seen.
Wow. And that was that your highest level? The level is ranked for your highest.
This is what happens, when you've got the fucking battery pack on, isn't it?
It is
Hell
it is
yeah.
a rank 2 spell by default, and it does D10, 2d10 base to a demon or undead. But each power level increases the damage by D10. The spell cannot be dodged or parries, and now armor and natural armor have no effect.
Woo-wee.
No armor piercing as well.
It ignores all armor. I'm not bothering with its material form. I'm casting it.
If you did that to any one of us, that would be instant death.
Oh, triple.
You're not
3 times
demons.
over.
Yeah, because we go, yeah.
We're not demons there. That's a good point.
But yeah, that
I-
that totally just cooks it from the inside.
Fucking hell.
It's a great smell. It has 6 armor with 48 HP, and you've killed it in 2 shots.
The fuck?
Shit.
Good man.
So I do want that sort of to be like I've banished its demon's soul, but its body is legitimately cooked crab meat. Like maybe parts of the shell kind of crack and explode, but the meat is just kind of like splurged, steaming and fatty.
Nice.
Tuck in, Hoisin. I know it's your favorite.
That was most impressively done. You are perhaps there were never dragons after all. Maybe they were just men. I think perhaps maybe you should take that ring back from Hoisin. I think maybe you've earned it.
Right.
Oh no! I couldn't possibly. No, why am I being French? I couldn't
It's
possibly.
like
I'm much too much enjoying this enchanting amulet, which I'm loving even more and more, and I hope it's not cursed.
Just reading the monster attacks table since I didn't get a chance to. Yeah, okay, interesting.
I'm gonna double check
Crazy.
to make sure I didn't just fuck that, but I'm pretty sure that that's.
Too late now, it's the end of the session.
Maybe I couldn't have got the last level. Maybe I could only put it up to level 3 rather than level 4, but then that still would have been like 30.
With armor piercing as well, that would have, yeah.
So I might have overjuiced it a bit, but not like it's meant to be redonk.
Yeah.
What was it? Is that was because it was demons? It was armor piercing. Or is that what was the bonus on demons?
You need the spell is only useful against demons and undead.
Right.
It's called
So
Purge.
Right. It wasn't your
up-level
usual
version.
fireball.
It's the up-level version of Banish, and it just happened to be one of the skills that Herbert had in his back pocket.
Oh, pervert.
Yeah.
Pervert power.
Well, I mean, we've been given the tools for the job.
Yeah. We've been training.
And Satmok should be quaking in his little booties.
Yes, well, well, as you tuck into some lovely boiled crab, let's do some XP.
Ooh, let's do it. Not too much. New location, playing, big monster.
Yeah,
Right, I'm just gonna do it now.
all those good stuff.
Yeah, well, fucking who? Yeah, we all knew.
I think at this rate,
Did I
you might
do
have
anything-
2 more sessions.
Was I foolhardy enough with my grabbing of amulets and all kinds of things?
Yeah, go on then.
Oh, I
We
love
got another 18 in the house.
Oh, baby.
I mean, that's
I'm
thematic.
very happy for you both. I'd like to have the extra AP for my gullible behaviour, just doing exactly what he was told with the amulet.
I'm going to level up my
mean-
swimming.
I have nothing else I wish to level. I just want swords. I want the extra special ability. I want to feel cool. You'll suck.
Yay! Level up my swimming.
In your defense, I do suck. You're not wrong.
But not at killing demons.
But apparently not at killing demons.
How much willpower was that as well? How many more times can you do that?
It was 4 because you do it. It's 1 for a level 1 spell.
Plus 20 is absolutely bonkers with someone who can do
1
that.
for level 1 spell, 2 for level 2 spell, 3 for level 3 spell, and so on. And I cast it at level 4.
I suppose it's like it sounds mental, and it is mental, but it's all going to be academic. If Archibald is the one to receive a fireball, that's going to be the thing that limits
Yeah,
it,
exactly.
really, isn't
Like I've got 8 hit points and no armor. If I get hit once, I'm dead.
it? Yeah.
I think it's the last canoniest wizard I've encountered in any RPG yet.
Yeah. Your HP is your, what is it, Mikey? Your con?
Don't ask me these questions. It's a terrible.
Yes, it is just your con.
You worked it out.
I mean, I didn't work it out. I read them.
There's nothing to work out. It's just that your con is your HP, and your will. Get
You have to.
is your will. That's it. There's no maths.
You have to read the line, and then hope that you take the time to then look.
I just simply
Acknowledge.
couldn't figure it out.
It's not about figuring it out. It's just making assumptions. It's fine.
And then there was the bit where you were like, I've been looking at the rules. Ollie, I don't understand the rules. So you'd read
Look.
the rules.
No. I'd never ever read that line until last week.
How
So-
That was
dare
the only
you?
important line. That was the only line.
Which to me,
How
because I
very
remember.
dare you accuse Michael of reading the rule?
I know. Why would you think that happened? I read bits around it, but which is why I remember at the point. I remember there being some conversation around it. Yeah, it's half and added all that stuff. And I just left it. So anyway, it is just
Oh,
yes.
fucking hell. I can't even fail and evade.
Okay, yeah.
I thought, you never know, it might come up.
God, it's so slow.
I'll feel good about myself if I can level up a 5 skill.
Somebody in the
Might.
in the Discord server actually, his home rule is that if it's under 10, it automatically levels up if you spend an advancement mark. So I'm happy to say that it goes up once.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, if that's actually quite nice.
Yeah.
Well, you're
Thanks
saying
for the pity level up. I
you're
appreciate
saying
it.
if the skill is under 10, it just auto or
Yeah, until you get to 10, and then you have to start rolling for it.
I think that's
That's
a very
actually-
solid house
that's
rule.
actually
The,
kind of
the
nice,
whole
actually.
the whole mechanic is best when it gets hot into the higher scores.
Yes.
Whereas
and it's frustrating. Well, it's
Yeah,
really the top. but it shouldn't be.
yeah. That's very easy for you to say.
I was playing with half a character the whole campaign.
5 consecutive sessions without being able to fail it once.
Got my,
Which is actually not even that improbable statistically.
I'll have to roll separately because my alchemy's just completely zonked again.
Well, you took a while to get there, but you managed to slay a quite impressive mini boss. Impressive.
Well, I don't
Really
wanna-
very, very swiftly.
don't want to say that me and the
what
dog
was
were
the
the
worst
cute
thing
parts
that
of
it could have
combat.
done?
If I roll a 6, it bites your head off. Well, it's 3d8 damage.
No,
Which is quite cool. Or it can make you miss
That's
a
that's
turn,
quite
which is
nice.
also quite interesting.
I've
Oh,
got a
Yeah,
D20.
it's fairly nice.
Alchemy's crapped out for me. I've got a D20. I'm just going to roll that literally real life deep rolling. So you got to trust me. Right, I'm rolling spears.
Why on earth would I trust you?
Wait, no, that hit a wall. It's a 4 for spears.
Okay.
That's fine.
I trust you.
Oh, no, Alchemy's back. That's fine. But
Alright,
spears
guys.
doesn't have. That's fine.
What, you were trying to get a
GG,
19?
bud.
You cheeky devil.
Oh yeah, but if anyone was going to,
Hmm,
that cheeky chap would get it.
yeah. And then he just gets all the heroic abilities in the book. If he gets a 20.
You become a god.
Yeah.
Fine now. It's like, play the game, new location, fight baddie.
The duck demon, Hoisin. Alright,
That's
guys.
me.
Oh man, what
Alright, guys.
heroic thing we're going to take? That's my decision for next week. What's
Yeah.
my next
19
heroic
on that.
ability for the
I know, it's
final
nice,
session?
isn't it?
Well,
Oh, that was exciting. Thank you, AP.
yes. Continue to go
Thank
down
you.
and down next week.
It's all
Ooh.
downhill from here.
Yes, all down the dungeon from here. You
A
know.
false sense of security, I'm quite sure.
Yeah, we're flying through now. Nothing. What's the worst that could happen?
I'm pretty sure I felt the
Everyone
HP
does.
totals of the remaining bosses go up by 40%. about 10 minutes ago.
A disturbance in the force. Right, just swimming for me.
Alright, guys.
GG,
Alright,
boys.
thanks. Yeah, fun
See you
stuff.
next
Looking forward to
time.
the, I guess, big finale. Hopefully, I don't know.
Oh,
See you soon.
maybe.
Yeah, let's make it 2 sessions. Give me one more chance to fail.
Alrighty.
Bye, lad.
Take
Okay,
it
bye.
easy. Bye bye.
Bye bye.